is to Las Vegas, Nevada. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Las Vegas Raiders.
Set to kick off.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. This will make it into the end zone.
I just started a league game.
Back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
I haven't been in 2 weeks. Oh gosh. What's up, dude? Hey, what's going on, dude? Like, can't hear you with your shitty mic from Walmart. What are you saying? Cause I'm so good at Madden. No, what the fuck? No.
First carry for Josh Jacobs.
Oh,
and
I like.
it's not the start that he was looking for. He's going to be met and dropped behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play.
Doesn't seem fun.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Yeah, why does that sound fun to you? Why?
Working from the gun, it's Carr.
What's up, bro? GG's. I'm sucking on PlayStation 5 because it's such a big difference. And then no, we're just doing like, yeah, you start your team as they do. Yeah. And it's like the buttons are it's a huge difference, dude. And so but on PS4 I'm doing well. I'm 8-2 so. Yeah, but you can play them all on the PlayStation 5, so it's not like I have to switch back and forth, you know? If that makes sense. Yeah. No, because they're 2 different games. So Madden came out with a different game for Madden PS5, and it's called PS5 Next Gen. So, yeah. Yeah.
Shotgun now for Carr.
What the fuck?
So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
It's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
On is the punt team now as this one's
Day drinking.
A 40-yard punt, no return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. A shotgun snap for Herbert, escaping the pressure right. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches, so as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. Still a couple yards short.
All day, baby.
Brings up a 3rd down.
All day, baby.
Operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really
it's Lucas. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
To number
18 big yards on that one, and a Charger
He what?
first.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. On first down, it's Herbert. Gets this one to Joshua Perkins. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
Chargers first down.
Now a toss, running left, Eckler. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler, his 19th touchdown now on the season. And the Chargers have taken a first quarter lead. And the Chargers grab the 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Chargers 7, Raiders nothing.
Yeah, I work with him.
Aldrich Rosa set to kick off.
No,
After the
doesn't sound
touchdown,
familiar.
here's Rosas on to kick it away.
Mm-hmm.
And no return on this
Yeah.
one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own
Oh, what?
29-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt, they're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Shazam!
3 receivers head out right, 1 to the left on 2nd and 3. To throw, it's Carr. And he fires one that's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football
How'd I do that?
all the way down to the 16-yard line.
First and 10.
But when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his
Yeah,
head
you are.
right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. After the turnover, here's Herbert. Forced out to his left. He'll run it, and he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on first and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
14-yard line.
Second and 8. Back to throw here, Herbert. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. And the number one mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry.
And this came from the edge, and those pass rushers, they have so many tricks of the trade to get around blockers. They have a lot of tools in their kit. This was pure speed and athleticism on this play, though. And they could barely get a glove on him before he got the quarterback on the ground.
And as we check the next-gen stats, that play lasted just 2.7 seconds from beginning to end. Just not enough time to throw the football. Into the hands of his receiver, Anderson.
What the?
Bounds all the way down to 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
Now a toss play to Eckler.
All right.
And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead. And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the 1st quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up front because they're winning the leverage game. How many times
And I'm getting my ass kicked.
wins, right? Move the defensive front aside, create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through them for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those touchdowns, he went right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet. He recognized it.
That's a smart man. You know what else he should do? If this continues, take them all to dinner.
No Sunday Mondays off.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Carr now on first down. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD.
Aldrich Rosen.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3 and out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
29.
From the gun, it's Carr. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. That's caught inside the 20. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory. And most people think of Derek Carr kind of is a guy who excels throwing the short pass, but he can dial it up when need be.
And to be honest, this first half hasn't been anything they'd be really proud about. So they needed something like this to change their fortunes. Now they need to make sure they finish this one off, not just with points, but with a touchdown.
And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Throwing now is Carr. And he's got it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Jalen Rashad, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Raiders make some inroads here on that deficit. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7.
Makes the score Chargers 21, Raiders 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken in the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again, Herbert. This complete to Henry over the middle. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one good for 37 yards.
Big plays are starting to become the trend here in this first half, and everything that they've tried has worked. And there's another example right there.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. Tackle made by Demarius Randall.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Now Herbert off the bootleg, sliding out of the pocket. He's going to take off with it. Herbert able to show his wheels as he gets the first.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
On 1st down, Justin Herbert firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
Come on now.
Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Going on the ground with Eckler. takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead. This is becoming quite the half he's had here.
Remember in our pregame meetings, they talked about wanting to run the football and staying with it? Well, when you're scoring this many touchdowns, there's no reason to go away from it, is there? They are off to a fantastic start. They hope it continues.
3 already for him. This will make it into the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. Throwing to start the
fuck happened?
That one incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Carr defers to Jacobs on the draw. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Raider 1.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
Here's A.J. Cole down as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And take it right on the 30. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Herbert. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Henry. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
29 yards.
He got 29 yards that time. Herbert on 1st down now. Going down the middle, and it's complete. The Chargers going to signal for the 1st of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
And the Chargers 1st down.
Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. His throw caught at about the 5. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the 1st half.
2-yard line.
A chance to really cap off a big 1st half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Herbert throwing again. And he's in for a Charger touchdown.
Number 87.
A 2-yard touchdown grab. The Chargers, they're able to widen their lead.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there. Unable to do so, that makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Said, see ya.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
That's complete to Richard, the running back. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry.
You ain't cooking.
At the 29-yard line.
Second and 6, just inside the 30.
29.
Carr.
Yep.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 47. And he will be out of bounds as time has run out on this first half. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we sit in our
Did you move yet, Morgan?
in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports halftime.
Oh, I don't want to get shot. Nothing.
So the Chargers will start to
Alex said he
the
almost.
lead and the football as we're on
All
the way
right.
in the third quarter. And that one will
I swear, I thought you told me that Frank moved you
So we
guys.
will start here at the 25.
Oh. Yeah. Damn.
The Charger drive about to get going. And last time out, another touchdown. I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the fourth quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this was just about decided. But
Yeah.
benefits from all those empty seats? You and me trying to get to the airport.
That's
the roads
true.
will be fairly clear
that is
by the
one
time we have to
positive.
leave the booth.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Ready. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And the Raiders have got him. With the sack to Jonathan
They
Hankins.
will throw
And
rocks
we
at
say
you.
it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you give 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Rig alert.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Herbert. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
I'm not paying attention to you.
Defense there, they forced him to throw that one into coverage.
I'm just living life 365. 365.
On is the Chargers.
I'm living life 365.
And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd.
What does that mean?
So possession goes
You put 2 more in?
on the punt. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10.
Weird. Oh my God.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And Charles, the good news, they got the stop defensively. The bad news, this is a huge hole that they're in right now. How do they start to dig out of it?
That's a great question because we're not even going to talk about how do they win it, right? We want to see how they can kind of claw back and at least make themselves feel better about the game because this one is likely out of reach, but maybe one possession at a time. Try and play a little bit better and have some respect when you come out of the game.
3 yards to the game there, second down.
41-yard line.
Monday, down. Hey, Raider 2. You wide at 8. Raider 8. 734.
Operating from the gun. Carr.
Oh.
And he slings one that's incomplete. He was trying to hit Taylor Gabriel that time. And it's third down.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss.
694. Express.
On third down, Carr. To the right side, going to be caught by Waller. And he is going to
No.
have Raiders first down.
Waller
As they're
got
able to
hurt.
get the
Oh my
third down
gosh.
conversion.
I can't catch a break.
What now? Ready?
Here's Jacobs on first and 10. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it second and 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Ugh.
6 yards on that last play. Here's second and 4. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll be close to a first down at the Chargers 37. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Mommy's food's here. Okay.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Now a quick throw out wide to Ruggs. And he'll get nothing out of there. That looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up.
Yeah, and on top of that, all my players are getting hurt now, so. Yeah.
Third quarter from Southern Nevada. Here's a second and 10. Carr now to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a third and 10.
We're waiting. Raider 9. Express.
Carr with a play fake to Jacobs.
Yeah.
And his pass is intercepted for the
What?
4th time today. Picked off at about the 31. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. So they lost yardage and they declined the penalty. There's no logical reasoning to do that.
I'm trying to go through this little Rolodex in this small brain of mine, and I'm coming up with nothing, partner. I've got zip on that one. Take the yardage, right? Take the penalty.
Me?
I don't get it.
I don't get it either. On 1st and 10, Herbert. On the screen, this is Eckler. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Well, I certainly don't want to pile on, but this defense has just not been up to the challenge in this game, and this continues as we see here. Coverage, not been very good. Soft in spots. There's an easy throw and catch for another first down.
Running on first down, Eckler. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Herbert. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Shotgun. Here's Herbert. And that will be incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great.
No, thank you.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do?
My friends say hi. Morgan says hi. She said what's up. Have you met her? No, he said he hasn't because I'm a douche.
From the last drive, he'll look to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked by Kenneth Murray, and he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD.
Rick Rosas lining up for the extra point.
This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think I get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Wait, March when?
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily
yeah, babe.
plays help this hurts the defense. I want the
Oh,
ball
man.
of X, Y, and Z and see if we
Nah, nothing.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Carl trying again on 2nd down. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And now here is another interception. picked off by Madden21. Well, all I can do up here is just shake my head. I mean, 6 interceptions. I cannot imagine what he's thinking between the ears right now.
Well, just think of how it is for his teammates, because after the first few, you know they're going over to him, hey, we'll get him next time. Now they're probably a little bit frustrated. And if you're a receiver, you're thinking to yourself, any ball that's in the air, you become receiver and defensive back. You've got to go compete for the ball so that you don't get another one picked off.
That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he's in for a Charger touchdown.
Okay.
Austin Eckler, touchdown number 22 on the season. And the interception by the Chargers D leads to a touchdown. And that one heck of a run right there. Once he got loose, you could tell that he was going to run a long way. That was pretty impressive. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
2nd and 6.
Shotgun now for Carr. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down. But to no avail as time will expire on this 3rd quarter of play. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 6. Working from the gun, it's Carr. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off around the 37. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. So call off the pick 6.
Everything looked right. It looked like it was in their favor. Returned it for a touchdown, as you just described. But instead, the penalty for interference nullifies everything.
You're mine. Express. There we go. That's it.
Throwing on 1st down is Carr. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone.
These plays don't fucking work on here.
The intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Express. 29.
From the gun, Carr got his man. That's Tyrell Williams. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This time they face a 3rd and 2. From midfield, here's Carr. And now here is another
Do that night.
Derwin James with a pick.
Mm-hmm.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD.
Just so you can do whatever you want at night.
That's that's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
This will make it into the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback.
25-yard line.
Oh my God.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there. And trailing big here in this fourth quarter. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
But from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because they only picked up 3 yards. But let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3-3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Hey, 734. 1, Raider 1. Express.
Operating from the gun. Carr. That's caught by his tight end, Foster Moreau. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it past the 45. Catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
On 1st down, Jacobs. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where was that all game? Or maybe just kind of keeping it to himself and saying, okay, it's something to build on, and a positive comes out of a bad game because those are going to happen from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready to go in the future. But that run right there, that's what they're looking for.
On 1st down, they go with Jacobs again. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
The Raiders on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Henry Ruggs. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders able to get this back to within at least some measure here of respectability. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play.
Chargers 56, Raiders 14.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Fair catch made at the 20. Yard line.
Nah, I gotta go to Stockton.
At their own 25-yard
Yeah, I'm living my family's house. What? No. The fuck?
Charger drive about to get going. We've got a lopsided game here. I don't know, Charles. What does the handbook say that we discuss when we've got a game like this in the fourth quarter?
Hold on a second. Let me thumb to the proper page on that. Know what it says? Let's discuss how we got here. This is a dominant performance. Where they took control of this game. How they've managed to keep control of this game.
Yeah, that was in
And
Tahoe.
then we go ahead and think about how we're going to leave here and get to the airport. In a lopsided blowout, the roads are usually open.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
19 yards. First down, Chargers.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display. And now they look to
After this, why? What's up?
Now a carry here for
Huh?
It was Maurice Hurst who got him down.
Ball carrier.
Do you need me to pick something up?
Down at the 42-yard line. 4
Oh,
yards
no.
on
Just
pickup.
the game.
Second and 6.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Second down at 6 now from the 42. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And then when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
They'll run it with Jackson. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could
I never
taken a
touched
knee
it.
there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now,
I didn't clean the garage. I didn't touch it.
They're not about to do that to their opponent.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
On the 16-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now. And if they
I just saw it in the corner by his car.
they need to do that.
They must have moved it. I didn't touch it.
There could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. From the gun, it's Carr.
No, her leash is in the upper drawer.
Jacobs. And he gets
Oh, when I came home and I cleaned it, the leash was on top of the counter, so someone moved it. It wasn't me.
good for 18 and a first down.
Kind of soap when she comes back.
But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
Now, he did not want to go down there as he carries tacklers for a solid gain of 9.